Hello, it's me, Ariza Gaming. I'm back. It's Friday. We made it to Friday. Playing some more Oxygen Not Included tonight. We are going to tame the rest of the metal volcanoes. I would like to get that done this week. Also, I'm umming and ahhing about what to do with the fish cam, because I've got it on autofocus now, so that it's showing more of the background. You can see Whiskers in the background, just over here-ish, having a nap. I'm going to redecorate the fish tank a little bit once I get some time. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but I want to change up the plant situation. I want to change up the layout and have something new in front of the main camera. So we're going to experiment with that, have some fun. But yeah, let's get into the game. So, we have a lot of skill points to do. We also have actually already tamed 2 iron volcanoes. Now, this one is the one that we most recently tamed. The only issue I have with this is that we ended up with a little blob of petroleum in here somehow. We've got 2 little blobs of petroleum. And I'm kind of worried that they're going to turn into sour gas. I guess we'll see. I mean, when the stuff is going in the conveyor, it's going around this way first, so maybe we'll be alright. I'm not 100% convinced. I guess we'll see. Maybe the steam will just delete the petroleum. But this is working pretty well for the iron. And what I'm thinking of doing is, because the iron is actually getting cool as it comes out here, see, it's nice and cool. we could probably just put a conveyor going straight into the base with all of this stuff. And we could send it to the metal refinery, which is here. Now, how much metal do we actually have? We have a fair bit. So maybe this is worth doing. So for now, I'm just going to bring it down here. And we'll try and merge all of our different metal sources together. And I think this one's going to come up here. This is the Dream Journal conveyor rails. That has the books on it. And then, let's see. It's going to go past the aluminium volcano. That's fine. The second iron volcano is here. So that means we would take it out this way. I think is fine. So then I think we just bridge it and have it go up onto this line. I think that makes sense. We're going to have to go poach some metal ore from somewhere soon. We're using too much on these damn conveyor rails. So I think what I'm going to do, in the interest of avoiding spaghetti, is just going all the way up here. And then we just want to dump it straight in this room. I think all that we have to do is go up here. Now that we've removed all the water, we can do this pretty easily. I think I'm just going to send it this way. Through that tile. And then probably just send it around and down. I think that's what we do. I think we can reach all of this. Go through the steam turbines. Actually, we're planning on expanding that at some point, so let's actually send it around the bottom. Yeah, like this. And if we need to bypass it to one of these for some reason, we can do it, but I don't think we're going to do that. And then that can go up here. You know what? Just here is fine. Then come back down here. And we just need to get into this room. So maybe instead of that, what we do is go over here, go down here, and we need a chute. I don't think we left room in here for a chute. We could use one of these vents. Yeah, this vent will do. So, where's that going to go? Also, I can unpause this while they're doing everything. So, perhaps instead of doing that, we take it, we just bridge it down this way. And then we remove this and we put a chute here. Okay, that sounds good to me. How's Draco's looking? We're not ending up with Draco's in the shovel bit again, are we? No, that's good. Yeah, so it's a little project for them to get started on. You can do that all priority 5. So the next volcano, I think it is actually going to be the aluminium volcano. So let's do some maths. Let's get the calculator out. Because I want to figure out how many actively cooled steam turbines we're going to. And we're going to plan around this being geotuned. I'm aiming to geotune all of the metal volcanoes. So eruption average is 0.544 kilograms. We need to cool it by at least 1525 degrees. And the heat capacity of aluminium is 0.91. So that is 755 kDTUs of heat as it's erupting, normally. Then we times it by... oh, wait, we add 100... We add 250 to the temperature. My bad, because we're geotuning it 5 times. So 0.544 times 1525 plus 250 times 0.91. Okay, so that's 879 kDTUs. And then we times that by 2. We get 1757 kDTUs. So I think we can cover that with 3 steam turbines. That should be fine. Okay, so we can just put the aluminium volcano in the middle then. And then pull the infrastructure around it. I like the idea of that. I don't think we want any more duplicates. I think we'll just take some omelets. There you go. I'm glad that the autosweeper is grabbing all the food before the hatch can eat it. Also, we have a lot of skills. Let's give everyone skills. Abe is exosuit training, so he's slightly faster. So does Ashcan. This means they can wander around in their pajamas faster. Very important. Building for Barney. Building. There's a lot of dupes that don't have building. Here you go. Plumbing for Dotterly. Ellie gets building. Mechatronics for Frankie. Gosman gets building. Electrical engineering. Lindsay gets exosuits. May, you get building. Yeah, we really need to give everyone building, apparently. Well, that's fine. Oh, literally everyone has a skill point today, apparently. Ren, I guess you could have decorating. You're not supposed to be doing anything, so I think it's the only one that will be relevant. Ruby has exosuits, so most of our pajamas people have exosuits now, that's good. Research for you. Glavisk, you can have building. There we go, skill points done. Not bad, not bad. So it looks like most of these paintings are done. We can keep doing more of these. The reed fiber is coming in pretty quickly. So that's good. We're going to need to remix these rooms a little bit, eventually. It's fine. You can't have paintings in here, unfortunately. Maybe we'll just put some storage bins in here. It's probably fine. Okay, and how's plastic doing? We've got a fair amount of plastic, so I think what we want to do... We'll let the game run for a bit, and then we'll just do internal plastic ladders based on the traffic overlay. Right, now we have loads of water in here. To sweep this up, the oil. We can leave the water in here. And I'm pretty sure we're just going to want a 5x5 box. So that's 5. We do one more on this side. We're not going to keep the Abyssalite because the Abyssalite likes to misbehave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And if we do this one first, I'm hoping we can get rid of some of this water. It will lower the level by enough that it's going to keep erupting. And then we can just boil this water instead of pouring the salt water in to start. Although, we're going to want oil in here for the conductivity as well. I think we might have to drain the water. That's probably fine. Alright, let's speed it up. See how that goes. Oh, we need to actually make a path for you to get through here. So, that is probably fine. You can build all of this already. Now, where are we going to put the geotuners? I'm thinking maybe in the pit branches. Or maybe in the hatch ranches or something. Don't know. You're idle. Yes. You are right to look quizzical. Here you go. Can you actually reach any of this? No? Maybe you just put a granite ladder in there. Seems fine. You can dig this out as well. Then, yeah, dig this out too. What I could do to start with is just pump the water into the cooling loop that we do for this. To build these tiles as well, we'll just... In fact, let's make this priority 8, because I want to get this done. Once we've done this, we'll put the steam turbines in. So let's set this all to priority 8. You can come in here. This should give you access to this area. We can pull the temp shift plates in. Let's just do that immediately. We're doing this primarily for thermal mass. There you go. And perhaps the 2 in front of the volcano can be obsidian. Now, what about this iron volcano? The temp shift plates in front of the volcano seem to have maintained themselves. Yes, okay, so that's fine. I want to keep an eye on this iron volcano when it erupts again for the first time. But yes, the saltwater boiling system seems to be working properly. Pipe is stalled. Why is this pipe stalled? Because the saltwater line is actually blocked. Oh, right. I wanted to go both ways now. There you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, then we can actually get our spawn running again. That would be very handy, wouldn't it? I'm really happy with these new gas reservoirs. If we go down to the sleep machine, this one... Oh, it did have a fair amount stored up, and then we stopped running the spawn. It had 50 kilograms in it. Now that can hold 1,000 kilograms, I think it's actually worth building in a lot of situations. Because you don't have to dedicate an unreasonable amount of space to them. And then, let's see. Let's continue with the granite temperature plates. Yeah. We're going to have the steam turbines here. The Priority 9 let's dig. Plants are growing. Why are plants growing? Oh, they're too cold now. Oh, that's true. Okay, let's uproot them. I didn't even consider this. What other seeds do we have many of that we can replace these with? Let's check. We have briar seeds. We can do briars. We have a spore kid. We can do a spore kid. That would be very useful. Let's just start replacing these all with briars. You can see all the coolant pipes running past all these rooms now. Keeping everyone at a nice, reasonable temperature. There you go. Yes, briars, and then you can copy and paste it across all of these. I don't know why I'm clicking all of those individually. Perhaps I just felt like it. Do we want to do any more research? No one's running on the wheel at the moment, which suggests no. Oh, we need to build the conveyor chute up here. Yes. Here you go. Okay. I think this petroleum might actually be safe somehow. I'm not exactly sure how that's ended up happening. Hello, TT Peps. You're doing well. I'm glad the Iron Volcano Tames have worked out pretty well. And yeah, I'm thinking 3 actively cooled... Wait. Yes, because the thermal aquatuner is going to be enough to cool all 3 of these. Definitely. Looks like we've released some oil. That's not the end of the world. To be honest, I want to get rid of the water and have... Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to put airflow tiles here and here. Fill these bits with oil, and then just have this one have the initial water for boiling. And then we want some oil in here for steam turbines too. Oh, whatever. Just build all of these now. It's fine. It's fine. And then I can think about the layout for the conveyors. So how am I going to drain all this water? I could open up this bit down here and pour it down here. That sounds like an idea. Yeah, and then we can go in here and we can grab the rest of this copper. That seems worth doing anyways. Yeah, and then leave that one there. And then do something like this. Yeah, that seems good. My colony, the dupes are not using either the arcade machine, jukebox, or hot tub, only using the phone. Do you know why that is? Are they plugged in? Have your dupes used them? Have they got the buff from them? Because they don't necessarily need to use those machines every single day. They might only need to use them every other day. Or every few days. Food is decayed. Should I even bother with these spindly grub fruits anymore? You're getting a lot of decaying grub fruits. Especially because we're in all this polluted oxygen that seems to have formed. Let's disable this. Let's not fertilize them. If we're getting like food that's excess, we might as well not fertilize them. What about these ones? I don't think we're getting... Looks like we're getting rotten food here as well. Disable these. Oh, you don't have any fertilizer? What happened? We used all the fertilizer? We did. Okay. That's not helping. Whatever. Those things are temporary anyways. Okay, so the issue I have is I need this to be... I don't need this to be a bridge. I need this to just hook up like this. I need to split it 50-50. I see the properties, jukebox, maybe 1% in the last 5 days, and the arcade 0%. So no one's using them at all. Okay, interesting. Can they access the rooms? Do they have enough downtime? So I think what we'll do is... I don't think we need to access any of this. We do need to get in here, though. So how about we come down this way? Yeah, there you go. So you can get in here this way, and then we can just remove all of this. There you go. And then we can just put the steam turbines in. Because we have plenty of plastic. So 1, 2, 3. And then you can put a tile here. You can put some tiles here. Because we're going to cut access off to this way. 4 blocks downtime, the morale is good, but it annoys me they don't use it. Are there conflicting buildings in a room that make it not a recreation room? Is the power intermittent? Because the arcade machine and the jukebox use a lot of power. No, it is a rec room. Okay. So, and I think to actually drain all this liquid out, we're going to have to remove these ones again. And then dig this through here. And then we can sweep this little bit of oil out of here, and the rest of the liquid should just flow over. Hopefully. Maybe they won't out of this bit. Ah, they won't out of this bit. That's probably alright, though. That could be the initial water that we boil that's left in here. Maybe. But the power never shows overcharged wires. I don't know, then. We've got a conundrum. Let's see, you can do this as well. It's probably reasonable. Yeah, sorry I couldn't be more helpful there. Remove this. Ooh, we got blueprints. What we got? See if we've got anything more we can put on our colony. We already have this one. That's... So, let's see. Again, these are going to generate a significant amount of power, so we're going to want another shut-off base bit over here. So, that is going to go down here. Let's hook it up with a smart battery again. Maybe what conductive can go here. Hello, 666 Pooper. How you doing? I enjoyed reading out your username. We are doing Oxygen Not Included. We are playing the ban list Oasis, where chat has banned me from doing exploits. Or what they think is exploits. So we're doing things a bit more old-fashioned than usual. But that's fine. We're making pretty good progress, honestly. It's cycle 360-ish. We've got 35 dupes. And we're getting our metal volcanoes online. So I can't really complain. Right, so the shutoff needs to go here. And then I'm going to need to bridge it past all of these. Hey, Bat Guy. Hope you're doing well. I was watching you earlier. I was very much enjoying the art that you do with your tiles, with your drywall. Very stylish. You got a Willow raid, which must have been very exciting. Willow's great. Right, so this needs to go down here. So I can just follow this along down here, I think. And then just bridge that. Yeah, it's nice. I think I usually stream about the time Willow does their second evening stream while they do the other game. I think I'm gonna need to put a ladder here. Yeah, let's just do a ladder here. And then remove all these tiles. So we've got 17 cycles to get this aluminium volcano up and running, which I think is pretty reasonable in all honesty. Okay, so this is all depleted. We can remove all of this now. The remaining water in here may be enough to boil. So maybe we just leave this here. We can sweep up this bit. That might sweep a lot of it up anyways. By sweep, I mean mop. I guess we just merged a load of hot water with this cold water, but I'm pretty okay with that, to be honest. Right, so now we're sending the salt water evenly between both volcanoes. Eventually we'll have to actually sort out the saltwater geyser properly. It's going into a proper tank, but I think this will do for now. How's the temperature in here? Temperature is increasing because we're not able to actually boil enough liquid. Why is the pressure going up? Because the water pipe is actually full. Okay, so this is the water coming from this iron volcano. And it looks like that is just straight up being prioritized over this. So I think what I need to do is I need to actually deconstruct this bridge and just merge it. I swear half of this game is just understanding bridge priorities. Okay, let's continue getting the water out of here. We have... Yeah, I think we just leave this water here now. That'll do. And then this can all just get boiled. So let's set up some storage bins over here, maybe? Let's do a ladder like that. And then storage bins here. You can dig all of this out as well, because I want the resources. And then we can start to figure out the whole pumping arrangement. So the salt water. This pipe is getting held up quite a lot. I think what I want to do is I want to set up another bridge here, and then we can put it straight on this pipe. And then what I can do is I can set up a bridge here. That should work. I want to make sure that we're using the salt water from both geysers. You know what? Let's just print some more brine. I like having the separate brine liquid available to pour on things. Because we do not have a brine geyser at the moment, I don't think. You can remove that, and you can remove this metal too. Okay, so set these to sweep only all 9. Copy settings. Hello, Clubstep. Paku, yes. We need to get Paku at some point, because we need surf and turf for George. Right, sweep up all of this, whatever is in there. We can remove this now. So the salt water is definitely going into this now as well. We're getting less of it going into this volcano, though. So I think what we do is... This is becoming very messy. There you go. Whatever. That should definitely get all of this salt water into these volcanoes so they're not getting over temperature. And then the water is merging on from this, so that should help cool it down. Okay, let's see. Should we make a custom asteroid with a bit too metallic? You need to show me when you actually do these mods. I want to see them. You always talk about these interesting ideas for mods. And I want to see them and possibly play them at some point. Alright, let's sweep up these liquids as well. I think we just want oil in here. We can put a mesh tile and maybe just dump some oil in here the old-fashioned way. We've got lots of random blobs we can just sweep up. So you can just sweep up all of this, maybe. In fact, if we dig this, I might just be able to sweep all of this down here. There's a load of random oil here, too. Yeah, let's get that. And then I think we actually just start building all of the pipe. So, again, we want salt water. So I think what we'll do is... I think I'll just put a bridge here. And then I'll cut this off when we get a saltwater packet. Yeah, like that. And then this could just split evenly between these, maybe. And then let's look carefully at what we've done over here again. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be the exact same thing. So that goes there. Then we send this in. Send this down here. We send it back up here. Yeah, and then there's a bridge. And then we go... I think we just dump it all on the left side. So we just have an extra 5 tiles of pipe. So that goes like here. We go 2, 2, 2. We bridge, and then we do a loop going all the way around. Yes. Goes up here. Then we go down through here. We put the bridge here. This is where all the steam turbine water comes out of. So... yeah, that's fine. So we just send it this way. And then that just goes onto the clean water pipe, which is going to be this one. So I guess what we do is bring it over here. Then we put 2 bridges here. Hopefully those are both empty. Actually, this is clean water, so that's fine. And then that can just merge on here. This is definitely becoming some spaghetti, but that's fine. That's going to go down there, then that's going to bridge on here so that it prioritizes recirculating properly. And then we're going to put the vent here. We're going to have the aqua tuner in this bit. We do have enough steel for the aqua tuner, so let's do that. That's good. And then the aqua tuner bypass Go down here. Bridge up here. That is coming in this way. And then what we need is... We've already filled this with salt water. Okay. That was a little bit premature. So I get for doing this and not pausing it. Okay, so let's double check what we need to do. So we need a bridge. We need 2 bridges. Connect them in series. And then we have the aluminium pipe go up here. It just goes past all 3 of these this time. Then that comes back down here. And then that goes in here. And then that comes through again. Okay. And then we'll put another vent here just for actually dumping the initial water. We're going to dump it all in the oil with the aqua tuner. Because the oil is going to conduct the heat pretty well from the area without getting boiled by the volcano, and then that's going to immediately flash the salt water to steam. That's the plan anyways. And it's worked so far with the other 2. So we'll put these in here. Am I just arranging everything like I did in here? I kind of like how this ended up, to be honest. The only issue was that I was dumping the oil on both sides. We already have the water in here. Did we just change where we're dumping the oil? Oh, we need to dump it in both places, though. Nah, we'll just do it here. Oh. Oh, I've realized something. Now we actually just have salt water already in the pipe. So let's just do a separate oil pipe, I think. And we'll just do that first. I still need to get rid of all this water. This will be enough water, I think, for the steam. I'm honestly just going to set up a pump, just hook this up to this pipe for now, I think. This is temporary. There you go. Okay, and then we start dumping oil in here. So all the random oil that we've just swept up from the map in various places could just go there. Yeah, still no sour gas. That's a good sign. So this should be giving us way more water than we can use now. So the water geyser is here. That pipe is blocked. The geyser itself is dormant. It awakes in 4.5 cycles. That's going to keep dumping the water out here, which is not what we want. So this is the excess water. The excess regular water. So I think we want excess regular water to go into oil wells wherever they are. But I don't know where that is for now. All I know is it's not over here. So I think what we do is we remove this. And... oh god, more spaghetti. Okay. Removal of this. Remove this. Because I want to make sure that all the boiled salt water is going into the spawn first, and then the water geyser stuff can go elsewhere. And the reason we're doing that is because if we prioritize boiling the salt water, it turns into a useful product. Whereas if we prioritize using this, the salt water gets left unboiled because we don't have capacity for it. So... right, more pipe. So you can... yeah, you can keep doing... no, cancel this. Cancel any deconstruct here, and then build a bridge over here. And another bridge here. And that's done. And then we'll just dump it outside the map. And deal with it later. So cancel that one, but do remove the vents. There you go. Yeah, so regular oil that is just dumped randomly can go in here. That's fine. Also, is the bitrate okay? Because for some reason, Twitch is saying that it's low, but I'm not seeing any drop frames. So I don't think I've got an issue, but I thought I might as well ask. Got loads of brackine over here. The polluted water is going in here. It's still warm in here, isn't it? Yeah, this seems to be fairly well insulated against space. You haven't seen anything? I'll let you know if I do. Okay, cool. I think it's just Twitch showing it as low for some reason. It's fine. Right, traffic overlay. What are you saying? So you're saying that this ladder isn't getting used very much at all. Mostly this ladder. Okay. So we prioritize replacing this ladder. Seems good. And then that ladder's already done. What about external ladders? I think that's a bit of a mess. I don't think we're going to bother with that yet. I think that will do for now. Thimble Reed's doing well. That's good. How many reed fibers we got in here now? Quite a few. I think I'm just going to remove these now. It seems like we have enough calories, and a lot of this food is just rotting. So, yeah, let's just remove the farm tiles. We can put two other bedrooms in here then. You've got 14 cycles on this volcano. Okay. So I want to pump this water out. Who's trapped? You are trapped. That's very funny. Here you go. Already 9 these. Poor bat. He is trapped. It's you. Oh no, he needs to pee. This is becoming an emergency. How about you just deconstruct this for now then? There you go. That didn't solve the problem, did it? Here you go, deconstruct this for now. There you go. Then we can start putting more stuff in here. More beds. These can go here. Paintings. Very important culture going on here. Another painting here. Good to see the reed fiber budget is doing well. Right. So steam is building up in here because we aren't actually boiling the water or using the water fast enough in the spawn. Which seems like a pretty good problem to have. So this needs to go here. I need to disconnect this. Put another bridge here. So this is excess water that isn't going into the spawn and isn't getting cool enough for all the cooling loop. So that can just go over here like this. And then I think we just dump it here. I think that's absolutely fine. Yeah. In fact, let's do it here. And then eventually I'm planning on moving this fire pole. So this can just go here as well. There you go. And we can remove this and this. And put more ladder over here. There you go. Seems good. Yeah, this isn't pumping at all. Because all of these pipes are full. This is actually recirculating the liquid. So it should be slowly adding it to the loop. I think we just got to be patient with it. Let's copy the mirth leaves across. There we go. Who needs a bed? Ada and Bear of Frost. There you go. Yep, your beds are complete. This room, I believe we're just gonna do 2 basic paintings like this. And then it's the nature reserve. So that's blocking these 2 rooms, and then I think we're actually done. So I think that means I can actually remove these 3 cots and these 3 cots as well and put the rest of the paintings in. Okay. An oxyfern seed? I'll take that. So, uproot this, please. The more oxyferns, the better, especially now that we've got cool water. Oh, but the hatches. Oh, they're fine. Right, let's put some more of these in. I do like how the bluff briars look in these rooms. Oh, look at that temperature overlay. Mwah, that's great. Okay. Sorry, I had a bit of bean in my mouth. It's been and gone. So, let's see. The salt water is circulating in here as we want. We want to set this, copy the settings over here. So, above 35 degrees. This needs to go into its own power consumer line. We don't have any spare ones. Oh, I didn't build the shutoff on this. Okay, let's remember to do that. And then plug this in. Copy that setting across. To ensure we're burning the steam power. We're burning the hydrogen instead of just using the steam power, because we need to keep the hydrogen out of the spoms. And then I think we just do another one of these. Wow, we're filling this up, this transformer spine up pretty well. That's a good sign. Okay. And then the heavy rock conductive wire can go here. And then the thermo aquatuner line can go here. So again, we'll need another set of bridges for this. And then this wire can go down here. And I'm just going to send it through the middle. And then that could just go... Oh, wait, hold on. So that can go here. I can go here. And then that can go here, and then... This one can go here. That should work. And then that wire can go under here and up here, I think. Yeah, I think that will do. Okay, so oil, we have a decent amount of oil in here now for conductivity. You are done with all of that, so just dump a little bit of brine in here and we'll call it a day. You can dig up this material, I guess. Probably going to block access off over here, so let's actually just dig all of this up, I think. Should be fine, I think. We might let some sand through to the bottom. We got 13 cycles on that. And that's all priority 9 now, which is not exactly what I wanted. In fact, I think I cut off something important here, so let's actually go back and set everything else to priority 8. Yeah, because that bridge needs to work. So, yeah, Balatro was really fun. I've been playing it off stream, and I've continued to do pretty well on it, to be honest. We won another run. I'll make this priority 8 too. This needs to be done by now. But I'm going to edit together the first winning run and put that on YouTube at some point. I was going to do it today, but I ended up doing some overtime for work instead, so you'll have to forgive me. I could definitely see myself coming back to that game. Okay, we've got Brian in here. That'll do. So now we can seal this off again. The gas in here doesn't really matter. So, oh, we need to put one more temperature plate in here. Excellent. And then conveyor rail stuff. Let's see. So we're dumping the water over here. So I think we put the sweeper back over the aquatuner like we've done here. I think we're just going to copy that whole setting across. So let's put the loader here in the oil again. And then the gas pump is going to go there, but we've got other stuff there at the moment. You can put the rail sensor and a shut-off here, though. And gas element sensor for the pump can go here. The pump will go here once we've done all the oil pumping. And then the thermosensor can go here. And then we need Atmos sensors for the guys. So I think I'm just going to put one Atmos sensor here for these two, and then one over here for this one. What's going on? What's going on, guys? It's Dayflower. Okie dokie. Just dig all of that, and you should be fine. You still doing my satellite grubfruits? I am. I left those ones up there. I'm hoping if we're overproducing them a bit less, these ones should actually get grabbed a bit more. I think they haven't been getting... I mean, I'm not planning on keeping us here forever, so I haven't wanted to automate it. Oh, you're still trapped? Why? Oh, because this bit isn't actually connected to this bit. I see. Okay. Why don't you just do this then? There you go. Yeah, I'm not planning on doing it forever. We've already got our mutant grubfruit seeds for the analysis. So I haven't wanted to set up a conveyor for that yet, because it's more metal ore. I only really want to set up the metal ore for stuff that we know we're going to be using. Permanently. Okay, then automation wire goes here. This will go into the gas pump eventually. So... this needs to go here. You can't build this one now? Someone else is building this one, aren't they? Yes. That's not a problem then. What's in the blueprint? What we got? Really? Charcoal gloves? Okay. Those are definitely a thing that exist. So this goes in here like this. I don't think there's anything special we need to do on this automation. Is there? Nope. And then we send that on a NOT gate down here. to make sure we're only pumping out non-steam gases. Once we actually dump the oil in here. Wait. Dumped all the salt water. Why? Right, can you priority 9 build this? We're going to have to open this up again to dump all this salt water out. And then we set this thermosensor to only activate it if it's above the temperature we want. And then this gets set to steam. That's doing the 4,000. Oh, this should be set to 6,000 grams per second because we have 3 steam turbines. And then overall, this pipe should be using 10 kilograms per second of salt water in max worst case. That's fine. You guys are on downtime. Can I actually just get you to build this wire now? Because that's going to just waste a load of salt water. Or rather, send it somewhere where we're going to eventually pump it back. I guess we could just do this. It doesn't really matter at this point. I guess that way it will flow back here eventually. You can dig this out too. How long we got? We got 12 cycles. This should be plenty of time. And then this wire needs to go here. Here, I guess. Thank you, my dudes. I'll tell you what, I'm beginning to feel the performance improvements. I think the performance has improved. Because we're at speed 2, we've got 35 dupes, so we're getting 30 FPS. I mean, we haven't gone as mad with critters as we did in Badlands Boffins. I would be very interested to load into that save and see what happens. Right, so these need to be set to above 20,000. Because we want to have a fairly large steam buffer in here. I need to connect this now. Hello, Thayflower. Hope you're doing well. We've rescued your dupe. Your dupe was having a poop. No, they weren't. They were trapped somewhere. Oh my god, what is this? What is this harebrained route that you're all taking? Where are you even going? What are you grabbing? This is where the nearest metal is? Really? That's not very cash money. You know what? Build a ladder here and a ladder here. Just dig all of this out. There's another metal cave in here. So I think we just go in like this. And then we dig out all of this. And there's loads of metal here that we haven't grabbed either. So we could just go in here pretty easily. And grab that. Similarly, I don't think there's anything wrong with us grabbing this. Or this. That should help you out a little bit. Some more metal over here as well. I'm pretty sure you can just dig out all of this and that's not going to cause any problems. These guys are absolutely scouring the map for metal. And then you can go in here, you can grab all of this too. Should help. This guy's just dormant now. That's fine. There's actually a lot of liquid down here as well. How about we just dig this and then we move the pump? Put it here, maybe. In fact, maybe if we just put a ladder here, we just move it down here. There we go. Very sensible. Not sure why I didn't do that in the first place. Okay, so we've got all this stuff in here now. I I think that means we can just seal this off at this point. Let's sweep up all of this. This water is getting pumped, it's just taking time. Steam pressure is 65 in here, 32 in here, so that's okay. It does occur to me, we should probably actually be consuming more of this water. We only planned on having 35 duplicates, but obviously with the sleep machine, the more dupes we have, the better. We are even planning on expanding the base further down here. We could even put in more bedrooms if we wanted. Christ. Sleepers seem to be doing well. Right, let's actually start doing the conveyor rail. So, let's see what we got. So, it just goes into the loader. We'll immediately send it through here. That will then... We'll then do the double bridge. So, we want it to go over this way if it's recirculating, and this way if it's not. Okay. But if it is recirculating, it comes back down there. And then we just send it around here. We send it... I think we just send it over here. It's going to look a bit different than the other one. And then we send it in here. We put some steel rail in here. We have stopped making more steel rail by the looks of it. And then... I think that's it. Oh, we put a bridge here. And that will do. Okay. So that's that conveyor loop. And then this one goes up here. We then bridge it like this. And that runs this way. It's obviously going to be a bit longer. And then... shut off is here. This does use a lot of metal. We probably don't need to run it the whole way past this. I guess we'll see. I am very much of the opinion that if we run out of metal ore, we just need to start raiding more planets. Or actually try harvesting it from space for a change. And then that can go... I mean, we've actually set up this metal conveyor now, so let's actually just go over here and do that. There you go. Then maybe we just put another bridge on here. So the conveyor doesn't get confused. There we go. And then if it's too warm, then it just recirculates. Oh, I didn't mean to do this bit, did I? Oh, hold on. Ooh, this is a bit different. Because we've actually got more bits here. I guess we do something like this. Yeah, okay. Because we've got another steam turbine in here. And then we just put a bridge here. And connect it this way. Okay, and that's the whole conveyor loop area for this. So you guys can do that whenever you feel like it. Let's actually have a look at the colony reports. So if we look at the last cycle's worth of power. So we've produced a fairly large amount. Most of it's been with hydrogen generators, which is good because we've been prioritizing running those. The steam turbines have been generating a little bit of power. But we have mostly just been using this on thermal aquatuners and gas pumps. There's been relatively little steam turbine overproduction. And that seems fairly consistent. Which is good. Restroom accidents. Nice. One duplicant couldn't quite reach the toilet on time this day. Oh. Very good. I'm pretty happy that these shutoffs are working. So we're not actually wasting any of the steam power. This petroleum is heating up, but it doesn't seem to get anywhere near sour gas temperature. Oh, you know what's... I'm not even sure what's happening. It's not a lot of mass. I feel like if the iron was actually directly contacting this, it would immediately flash. That's clearly not what's actually happening. It's just... It's converting debris in contact with the steam. Right, so in terms of dumping oil in here, I think what I do is, for now, I just set up another oil pump down here. Then, I don't care about what temperature that is. And this is temporary, again. So that can go over here, and then we can remove all of this once we've got the oil in here. But I will cut this off for now. That also sweeper's priority the salt over the iron, so it might boil into the petroleum into sour gas again. That is true. There's not a huge amount of iron over here, and this will eventually stop venting water into here once the temperature decreases. I guess we'll find out, because we have got several lots of iron out of this volcano already. We've got 3 tons out. So I'm fairly confident it's not going to be an issue, but yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. Plug slugs. Wait, do we want a plug slug in there? I guess if we just put metal in here... Do we already put metal and metal ores in here? We do. Yeah, okay. We already thought of that, that's good. More skills? Sure. I believe we're reaching the point where a lot of our dupes don't really need any more skills. Which is fine. They're getting lots of morale, so we're just going to keep skilling them up anyways. Here you go. Man, I love runs like this where we have loads of dupes and they get the labor done really quickly. That's why I went back to Badlands Boffins. This run is actually shaping up to be really good. I mean, obviously the restriction on exploits is mildly annoying, but I think we're able to get stuff done pretty quickly now. We have lots of dupes, we have enough food, we have enough oxygen. They're all pretty well skilled, especially because of the machine. The brain machine. I think I might leave that there. This can just be set to everything, I think. Hello, Mark VW. Is there a list with all the banned exploits? Yes, it is here. That's the list. There is a thread on the Discord where people have been nominating things to get banned. If I believe they can be considered an exploit by someone reasonably, and they get 5 ban votes, then I'm not allowed to do them. Someone tried to ban insulated tiles. Insulated tiles are not an exploit, so that wasn't allowed. They're not even subjectively an exploit. They're intended game mechanics. But we're not doing any intentional liquid locks or door crushing or things like that. Self-cooled steam turbines aren't an exploit either, but I need to get out of the habit of relying on them too much, so that's why that one's banned. Yeah, we're doing alright. We've solved a lot of problems slightly differently than usual. We actually built a Rodriguez. We never normally build this. We always do the submerged electrolyzer build. That's on my YouTube channel. But we've given this build a try today, or in this run, and the annoying thing is we need to stop the hydrogen from building up in excess. So what we actually end up doing is we're burning the hydrogen before processing all the steam power. However, we're actually using enough power. We haven't really wasted anything yet. In fact, we're actually running out of power. So we need to hook up more steam turbines. Maybe some more regular power sources. Do I actually hook up another coal source? We do have many, many tons of coal, and we have got active cooling going on. So I don't think it's a huge issue. Except we're feeding these guys with some hot material. We can set up another coal power plant. I think that's the ultimate... I think that is the ultimate goal of this area, if I'm being honest. So let's just get this done. And in terms of power, I think we can just hook these up like this. That's not an issue. The coal conveyor line can just come down here. And then all we need to do is actually hook up the coal power plants. So the automation for those, we'll do that first before we actually hook up any wires. The automation all just merges onto here. And I don't think we actually need to build the smart batteries anymore. Let's actually just remove those. So that I don't get confused. And so we can potentially fit something more over here. Maybe we do kilns over here and this is where we make the refined carbon. I don't know. Oh right, we got some more Primo Garb. Let's give people Primo Garb. Who wants it? So, people wearing snazzy suits. Let's go in alphabetical order. So, Ada. Barney. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, stop doing that, please. Bat. Bubbles. Bert. Emil. Catalina. Devon. Dotterly, Ellie, and Frankie. Let's see how many of those actually get put on. But yeah, the main thing I'm finding tricky is the lack of liquid locks and not being able to trick gas vents so that we get infinite gas storages. That's kind of why we're just letting the gases be pretty freeform on this map. We actually have slime lung everywhere, but we're using radiation to kill the slime lung germs. Also, we've been here exactly 1 year. Nice. 1 year to be exact. Very good. This water isn't going anywhere. Congrats on the year. Thank you. Yes, the sign of a good playthrough is when we actually make it a whole year. This wire, I guess, is going here because I'm bored. You can't actually reach these, can you? No. Okay, so let's do something like this. Then you can reach all of these. And we need to set this to below 30 degrees so that the metal is coming out nice and cold. And then that one needs to be set to below 130 degrees. The thing is, the rest of the map is hot. I'm not really sure why I've decided to export cold metal when the rest of the map is hot, because we're not actually insulating it. Oh, whatever. Yeah, because the whole map is like 80 degrees. And the metal is just going to absorb any heat in that. I guess that means we just cool it down to 75 degrees. Well, let's just cool it down to 70 degrees then. I don't think we need to overly cool it if we're not going to bother insulating it on the way out. Same with the salt. Because this is also going to dump the salt in this room. It's not exactly what I want. I'll figure that out later. That's less important. And I don't exactly know what I'm using the salt for yet. How much rust do we have? Is that worth adding to the list? I don't think we have a huge amount. Consumable ore, right? Yeah, no, we don't have enough. We don't have a lot of rust. So I think if we were doing salt for anything, it would be table salt, so we'd send it down to the rock crusher. But I don't think we need to do that. No, we'd be using it for bleach stone. We'd definitely be using it for bleach stone. Yeah, I'm not going to even think about that yet. Thermo aquatune is running. That's boiling all this water. Is that what we want? Yep. I guess it is. We're getting a fair amount of steam in here at the moment. There's a chlorine vent, you can just use the easy pep branch. I mean, yeah, but we're going to want a lot of bleach stone. We got 2 chlorine vents. I don't know. I don't know, we'll see. I'm kind of just planning on geotuning everything I possibly can. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess this is getting cooled. Do I actually care about what's in here? Why have we dropped this snazzy suit in here? Oh, I told someone to take it off. It's very funny. Right. I do actually need to start dumping oil in here then, don't I? It's not even powered. I didn't even connect a wire to this. Okay. There you go. That one's on me. So actually the gas situation here. Got a little bit of steam, a little bit of carbon dioxide. I'm hoping this isn't just going to run forever. I don't think it is. It will overheat pretty soon if it does. Because this water ain't boiling anytime soon. Everyone enjoying their downtime? You're all asleep? Oh, who's not sleeping in a nice bed? Rowan, you can sleep here. There you go. Yeah, I'm liking how this colony is shaping up. Looks like we've got some random wire that we can remove here. That seems good. Okay. We're at a slight impasse in that this is where I want dupes to leave, but this is also where I'm running all the heavy watt wire. I did not fully consider this. But they're going to have to run past it this way. Because... Oh, we can keep extending it up here. I guess. Yeah, removal of these. We were going to keep extending it up here anyways. Then I guess dig all of this as well. Obviously, that's not a very neat way to plug it in. Maybe we can rearrange some wires. That random picture pump tells a story of a different type. Yes, exactly. This used to be where all the water from the water geyser went, and now it's dumping over here instead. Although that means we need to actually dig it out here. There you go. And then, oh god, yeah, I guess remove all these tiles. You can cross at this bit. I don't think that's a huge problem. So yeah, buildings only, please. We're letting lots of different water sources out here. But now this is reactivated, I just need to make sure that it's not doing bad stuff. Also, what temperature is that food? That food is getting so hot and it's going through the cooling block. Oh, whatever. This was not very good foresight, sending all the food through the water geyser room. Now, if we vacuum this out, it would probably be fine. So, okay, here's what we do. We turn this off. We turn this off. We get this room to actually fill, and then we use an airflow tile to get the gas out of here, and then that will vacuum it out. But that means we're going to get some heat leak for a while. So we only do that when it actually fills up. And then the food will stay cold because it'll be in a vacuum. Right, you have the oil in here now. That's good. Yeah, keep pumping the oil in here. Keep this cool. And then once this is done, we can put the gas pump in. Wait. We can put the... Yeah, we've done the auto... Yeah, we've done the knock gate behind the gas pump, so that's actually fine. Yeah, I think this is going all right. You're disabled now because the coolant loop is cool enough. Okay. I think that means we can just seal this off. The water is actually increased in here. Okay. I'm just going to wait until this actually fills up with the oil so I don't let it spill over. And then what else do we even need to do in here? I think all we need to do is literally just get rid of this water and dump the oil in here. The oil should sink anyways, though. Let's test this. If it just pushes the water over here, I don't think that's actually a problem. Let's see. Yeah. I don't think this is actually going to be a problem. So I think that means this room is done. I don't think there's anything left to do. I'm going to speed through it for a minute. Everyone's on break at the moment, so no one's coming down here. Right. I think that's probably enough oil. We do need people to remove this. And I do want them to remove the random bit of pipe here as well. So that should push the water out this way, right? Yeah. Okay, that's what we want then. And then maybe what we could even do is we could fit another aqua tuner down here and use it to do something else. That would make sense. Although I don't think we want to let duplicants into this room. Generally. Because we want to get all the gas out of here, because this is all going to be steam, and we can't control where the steam goes with a liquid with a liquid lock. Yeah, I think this is actually fine. This water isn't getting hyper compressed. It's just going to spill out over the top, and then that's all going to boil. I think that's fine. So we're actually a bit ahead of schedule on this. Looks like you moved some water out there. Okay. So, gas pump, that gets made of steel as well. Then we just need to vent that out here. What's the right side oil meant for? Mostly just adding thermal mass to the room. I want as much heat capacity here as possible so the steam doesn't get too high in temperature. But it does mean we can put something else in here that we want to conduct heat with. Okay, I think this is done. Yeah. We'll let this dump a little bit more oil in here, and then we'll cut it off. A, it's for heat. A, it's for mass, and B, it's for conductivity. Because when we dump salt water, it gets a 625 times conductivity multiplier for being in contact with another liquid, and the oil is going to be safe in here no matter what the steam temperature, and is conductive. So that's why we're doing this. But I actually did a YouTube video on this as well, about using metal volcanoes to boil salt water and polluted water. Because I think this is a better use for them than just not doing it. I think we can actually set up the design in there to work like self-circulating as well. How do we do that? I need to look at that as well. We'll look at that in a bit. I just want to get them all operational first. Wait. Okay, this is enough oil in here. Cut this off. Cut this off, remove this, remove the vent. And then I think we're good to go. Look at that, it looks like the water has a flat top because of these airflow tiles. Oh, wait. Oh. We need to actually sweep these tiles. We need to get rid of a lot of this water on the top. Because we need access to the gas in here for when we're pumping out the gas. And then this gas pump needs to be plugged in here. And then we need to seal this room up. So... The pump may throw oil in your spawn water line. Hold on. Yes. This pump was temporary. This should be removed now. So, yeah, just remove all of this. Good spot. That was to get the excess water out of this bit, which no longer ended up being relevant. Or brine. Yeah, I like the brine, honestly. Oh, 9 athletics dupe with kitchen menace. That's too good. We can't ignore that. We're gonna get. We don't have a chair for him though. Maybe just get to sit out here. There you go. Have fun. We do have a spare bed for them technically. So priorities can just be hauling stuff around. Because you are going to be one of the dupes that colonizes a new colony, I think. And then skills-wise, I guess we just get you supplying for now. And we give you a hat, because I intend for you to do greater things than lie around in pajamas. Tuned in late, do we have George? No, we need Surf and Turf to get George. So that's on the way. But I wanted to do the metal volcanoes first. We will definitely send George to the other planet as well. Doing skills. Yeah, George is here. Just need one more food. If we look at the gas range, what options are we going to do, really? Surf and Turf seems pretty easy. We don't have any sleep wheats. Maybe we can get them from another planet and just make some pepper bread. That might be easier. We haven't really looked on this asteroid very much. There are sleep wheats here, though. We could send someone on a mission for sleep wheats. I think I'd rather just do the Paku, though. We haven't done Paku in a while. Also, I need to sweep up all this random water that's appeared here again. This is because we use some ice temperature plates. Oh, the building's flooded. That's why it's not working. Okay, that's funny. And then we've ended up with a load of water down here. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's go on these. You've not got enough CO2. We'll just let this water drain down here. Where it's less of a nuisance. Right. So you've swept this up. This gas tile... Oh, you haven't swept it up. There's still some water here. That's fine. We'll boil this water and this will be enough initial mass for our steam. No issue. Yeah, room temperature is increasing. Is there any more easy metal to get? There's a little bit over here. You could go this way. Yeah. Seems good. There's a good lump over here. So how about you just go this way? Grab that. Yeah, that sounds good. This gold volcano is it's doing its best. It's dormant at the moment, though. This is technically the next one we should tune, but there's so little heat coming out of that. I don't think I'm going to bother until much later. Right, so now we actually have access to all these gases. So now we can actually vent this room. But let's actually seal it off first, because I think we're done. Random stuff notwithstanding. You guys running on the wheels again? Let's do some research. More research. Just get advanced sanitation then. Oh my god, look at all the shovels. That's good. They're not in here though. No one's using these. Is that because you're not actually using this? Yeah, let's set this to max 4. Because we need to get these guys out of here and put them back in the actual starvation bits. Perhaps that would be why we haven't been getting dupes trapped in there. Okay. Pipe blocked. Okay, so now we can just vent all the gases. And this is going to erupt in 6 cycles, so we've actually got a little bit of spare time. Which is what I like to see. The copper volcano erupts in 29 cycles. We could do something with this as well. I think that would be pretty sensible. So maybe we start doing that. Construct this. And dig out all of this dirt that was algae that we have since cooked. With our poor decision making. I think that is just going to be literally identical to this. More metal we can grab here as well. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in this. We're getting used to this build. And it works pretty well when we have a transformer spine that we can hook up with things. We're doing better on power again. I'm not going to plug these in unless we absolutely need to. But it's nice to have the option. Do I actually need to cool this? I do at some point. Maybe that's what we do here. Maybe we put a thermal aqua tuner here and we use it to cool all the transformers. Because eventually we're going to want those. Also, these don't need to be insulated tiles anymore. So we can just do this. I always get this bit wrong. But yeah, you can start doing this. Remove this pitcher pump. And we'll sort this whole area out. I think the shove bowls have long since moved on, so these doors probably can go now. So that should let us fit in 2 more producer spines. And we can just extend this up here. Oh, wait. You know, just do it like this first, and then we'll replace these. What have I done wrong? Why can't I put this here? Oh, it's just because I've literally queued up a tile. Okay. There we go. And then these can be regular batteries. It's fine. These ones can go here. We've got idle dupes again. Where are the idle dupes? Oh. Yes. Got any metals? Or materials? Mafic rock. Here you go. Fun. There's meat. Meat and Nisbet. Oh, you can't get out of here either. Okay. No, don't build a plastic ladder. You're a plastic ladder. There we go. This can continue to go here. And then the heavy watt wire can go... Heavy watt conductive wire can go here. Okay. And then for now, I guess it's just going to come around the back. I'm going to be very lazy and just plug it Just send the wires a long way to get to these. Oh, hold on. Yeah, don't do that. So if I want to hook up those coal wires... So what I could do is I could plug them in here and then move these ones down here. Seems sensible. So let's just disable all of these for now. And then we'll just plug everything in. So these wires can go over here. One's idle again. Right, so you have now trapped yourself. So, right, I think the solution to this is literally just to... So we only want to activate this when one of the things is done. What was the plan? We were going to put a motion sensor in here, weren't we? You can't actually reach that tile. I'll just get you to open this. Oh, whatever. I'm not fiddling with that today. Okay, let's actually try and be somewhat reasonable with this. Because we've got a power thing down here. We've got room for another consumer bit over here anyways, so let's just do this one for now. We're going to use everything eventually anyways, so I'm not fussed. By consumer, I mean producer. So this goes here. We just send this wire over here. I think. Yeah, I'm literally just going to send it this way. And then it's going to go straight into these ones. Job done. It's already connected to the other automation wire, so that one at least can be powered right away if need be. And I can remove these wires. There you go. More loot. What's in the loot? Socks. Amazing. Inspired. How's this going anyways? We got rid of all the gas. The only problem is this gas pump takes a while because it's still covered in liquid over here, so it's only pumping out of one tile. It's not very efficient. If it weren't for the fact that a mini gas pump would overheat if we left it in here, we'd just use that. I guess I'll get rid of this eventually. Still got 5 cycles to wait on that. I don't think you can access all of this. But how about we actually just start digging out all of this material as well? I do eventually just want to get rid of this. You know what, I'm just going to build a mesh tile here, and we're going to stop worrying about this random water. And then you are going to plant the oxyfern seed here that I should have planted ages ago. They're not getting water. Well, they are getting water, it just needs to actually pass through them. This loop is getting full. I feel like it is filling over time. Output pipe full. We fill both of these liquid reservoirs. I can actually put more liquid reservoirs over here and get more steel queued up. I think that might actually be worth doing. We've demonstrated that they're fairly well insulated. So, here's what we do. So, that pipe would just go here, that would go here, and then this would just go in here. And then we just hook it all up. For now. Yeah, these metal volcanoes don't seem to be too complicated. We have loads of iron now. Is that even is that actually getting dumped over here as well? I'm not sure. Oh, it probably isn't because we haven't actually hooked it up yet. I think we can do that now. There you go. Then, yeah, now you can stop doing this. I guess that means you're sending the salt over there as well. I don't think that's a huge problem. There you go. And then you can remove this. I pliers this, really? It's funny. That would partly explain why we were low on power. When did that happen? A while ago. Okay. More research. It's good. Wall toilets, amazing. We've got to build a base one day where we actually use wall toilets in the base. For laughs. What are you doing? You're filling this with diamond, so you can eventually use this. And this is set to priority 1 because I want to make sure that people aren't doing it unless they have literally nothing better to do. And I think I want to seal this off too. So this could be connected here now, and now I can re-enable these. And then I think what happens is I connect this coal wire down here, I connect this one over here. Maybe I just connect this one here and then we move this one up. We got salt water, sure. So, yeah, these are disabled, so we can just sort them out now. I'll disable these ones as well, and then we can flip it over. Then that wire is just going to go in here. So then I'll disable these ones as well, and these are the ones we'll send out through the top. Who's idle? Ah, okay. So we got 2 gases. We got a random snazzy suit. How many snazzy suits do we have just on the ground? 11. Let's make 11 primo garbs. There you go, have fun. Get rid of the snazzy suit, please. Then as for this, so we just want to duplicate this exact design right next to this. Because I'm pretty sure the copper volcano is going to produce a similar amount of heat to the other one. We can confirm that as well. So that is 10 tiles. Let's make it 11. No, it was 11 tiles. Let's make it 10. That's what I mean. And that goes there. And then goes there. And then we also do this. This will remove this. Move all of this. Remove this. We have a pretty good amount of time to work on this one, so I'm not in a huge rush. But it would be nice to get that done too. Yeah, all the iron, all the salt is coming out this way now, I guess. The iron is recirculating for longer. That's okay. so that's done. So now I can disconnect this. Disconnect this. And remove this bridge. And probably this bridge. And then this wire is just going to come through here. This. When is idle? Let's go deal with that first. You're idle. Take that, take this. Oh, that's probably the whole issue, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. And then we got one over here that we need to hook up. So this wire is just going to go over here. Through the rec rooms. This. I know it's messy, but this whole run is messy. I don't really care. It will be neater in a future run. This is not about being neat. This is about being... This is about getting stuff done. That should be fine. And you need to do this immediately. There's the ceiling collapse. Ah, yes. Here you go. So we can remove the liquid vent. We can sweep all the debris out of here when we're done. And then we can literally just copy and paste this exact setup here. So that makes it nice and easy for a change. Now, we don't have a lot of steel because we're still trying to hook up the extra liquid reservoirs. Okay, so this can go like this then. Cancel that, and then go in here. Now, the output pipe is free again. There you go. You need to open this up again. At least you've refilled all the shutball branches, although this one seems to have 2 in it. I don't think it's a huge issue. Now, you move this. Let's just move this here on a yellow alert. And then I can actually put the airflow tiles here. And then we can re-insulate it. So let's actually just yellow alert all of this. That should push the gases out, right? It would probably make sense to make these out of a different metal tile, wouldn't it? Oh, whatever. You're fine. There you go. So now you immediately do this again. Then you immediately do this again. Dotterly is very eager to do the late night work. That's good. And then all we need to do is set this to actually pump again, and then we'll be fine. So set this to above 50. And then we'll end up with vacuum in here, and then the food will go through here without heating up. So that's fine. Good. I've been meaning to do that for a while. And we only leaked a very small amount of heat. And Larry just became slightly less awful. Yes, exactly. It's a good sign. So we can re-enable these. That's good. Down to micrograms in here, that's fine. This did take a while, but that's not a problem. And we just sweep everything up in here. Because that's all done now. And I'm pretty sure we can put these steam turbines on the same wire as this one, although this doesn't need to be yellow. So that can go over here. We'll reevaluate that if need be, but I think we're okay doing this for now. Especially while we're not geotuning them. Maybe once we geotune them, we'll have to do it differently. Okay. And then, let's see. So, liquid vents. Place down all the buildings for now. Thermo aqua tuner. We're still waiting on the steel for some of this stuff. We're not waiting for you. Not waiting for you. It's quite satisfying when you just literally copy and paste a design that's directly adjacent to you. I can make you now. Go here. Go here. I guess this is fine. That is the thermo aqua tuner sensor. And the loader can go here. Yep, automation wire can go like this. Need a NOT gate. Goes here. Let's get set to steam. Wheel these settings across. Now, let's actually just do some quick maths just to make sure that we're not completely blowing it out of the water. So, the eruption average is the same, more or less. So, 0.525 kilograms per second times 2227 minus 200 plus 250 times 2 times the heat capacity of copper, which is 0.386, which is 922. So yes, 2 steam turbines are needed. They shouldn't both be running full time, so this should be absolutely fine. Even if we max geotune everything. Which is good to hear. I guess we'll seal this off here as well. I think we can just put a regular gas vent out here. So that can go like this. We do need to dump the oil in here. We still have the oil pipe from earlier. Do, but it's half full of salt water and there's not a lot of oil left. There's some oil here. Probably not enough. I think we just take this pipe and we just send it all the way over. I think that's what we do. So that can just go... No real easy way for this, is there? I guess we just send it around like this, and we just do a ladder through here. Yeah, let's just ladder through this, whatever. This isn't going to cause any issues, right? Yeah, we'll get this all set up, we'll check that the aluminium volcano works, and then I might wrap it up. I realize it's been a bit of a shorter stream today, but I had quite a specific objective, and I've also got a bit of a headache. So I don't want to go too long. I need to get some sleep, because I'm seeing my sister tomorrow. You know what, I'm not even going to bother with this. Here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to send this pipe, we're going to send it up here. We're going to put a mesh tile here for now. We're going to let the oil in here first, then we're going to cover this up and leak it into this room. We'll do that before we dump any salt water in here. Because what we can do is we can pour the oil in here, and then we can pour the salt water on top of the oil. Right, let's just do the conveyor rail bit. That's going to be an exact duplicate. I hope we have enough rail. Or I hope we have enough metal for the rail, is what I mean. Onk. Hey Neo, how you doing? I feel like it's been a while. What have you been up to lately? We're just doing some metal volcanoes today. And I think it's going pretty well. We need steel for the conveyor rail here, here, and here. Then that can just go like this. Let me put a bridge on here. Yeah, Badlands Oasis is going well. Getting similar vibes to Badlands Boffins. We have lots of dupes. They're relatively unconstrained now. We're not using any of the exploits, but we're still managing to make everything work, which is nice. Then this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. Pick that up like this. Send it around like this. We have idle dupes. Why do we have idle dupes? Then this is just going to come down this way. And then we're going to remove this. Good lucky mostly and busy tides are not super interactive. The progress is happening on the Banished front. Yes, it is. Do you know what's happened to Max? Because they haven't been around in a while. And I feel kind of bad. I know they lost their voice a while ago. Perhaps it's just not coming back. Let's actually do some bridges here just to make sure this doesn't get confused. Because the conveyors like to be silly sometimes. That's also my assumption. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing with illness, is you've definitely got to just make sure that you actually rest and don't go back before you're ready. So, absolutely fair. Right, this wire. This is just going to go like this. I don't know why I did it like this. Oh, we got the thermoactive tuner here as well. That's going to need to go on a different wire. The rest of this can just go in here, though. I have no problem with that. And I need to dig this out. How much steam we got in here now? Okay, so the amount of steam is actually going down. That's good. So that means we are successfully filtering all this salt water. I guess it's going to take some time to get all of this stuff here as well. Aluminium volcano erupts in one cycle, or it goes active in one cycle. We don't know when it's actually going to erupt. This is done. That's good. What we got? Aku? Oh, man. It's been a while. We did find them. It's been a while. Well, I think I know what we're doing on Monday. Okay. What did I actually do? Hold on. We let the liquid out. Okay, that's not ideal. But, yeah, we can literally let them out here and let them hang out in here for now. I don't think they're going to be super happy. But they are wild. So we can definitely do that. Okay. Cool. No, open these. And then print the packet. There we go. Oh, we've just been playing on speed 3 for ages, and I completely didn't even realize. Now that's a good sign, isn't it? That's a very good sign. Right. Are you all going to flop the same way? No. No. But you probably will when you get down here. And then you can go in this water. Right? Yeah. Paku are figuring it out, maybe? No. They're trying their best. I feel like we're going to need to make them a bigger pool. Okay, now they figured it out. Are they going to have any success? The fish. The fish have come to claim the ruins of this previous part of our base. There you go. You're still confined. So we need to just fill this with more liquid. Now, this doesn't need to be water. We do have water. The thing is, I don't think I ultimately want this to be with a Pakua. But at the same time, I do definitely want to make sure that these guys actually lay eggs. So here we go. We're gonna fork it, and half the cooled water is gonna go down here. We're gonna remove this. And that could be priority 9. And hopefully that fills up quickly enough that they can actually swim around and have fun. You need to build that pipe pronto, because otherwise this is going to go all wonky. Is that still going to work as a loop? Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on those and make sure that they don't suffer. So oil is dripping in here. That is working. That's good. Set this to the same thing. Set this to the same thing. Set... Don't want to dump anything in there yet. Set this to steam. That is set to steam. Set this to all. Yeah, I guess just start grabbing this random stuff. Battery sold separately. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. What is up? We are taming some metal volcanoes. We did the iron volcanoes last time with this build, so I'm copying it across pretty much exactly for this copper volcano. We're going to actively cool them, and that way we can geotune them later and not worry about it. And this aluminium volcano is going to erupt fairly soon, so we're looking forward to that as well. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. We are on ban list Oasis. So these things here are banned, and we can't do them. And if you want to ban more stuff, you can go on the Discord and find the thread. And if it gets 5 votes, and it's actually somewhat subjectively an exploit, then it can get banned. I would prefer you not to ban stuff that I've been working on for ages already. Okay, we could build the thermal aquatuner here as well. I think that means it's time to actually start building the pipe network over here. So let's get this working again. So we're using all these metal volcanoes to boil salt water. This pipe is deprecated, so I think what we do is we take it off here and then split this 50-50. Then send it around this way. And that's going to be annoying because we wanted to go through this way. Okay, never mind. Cancel all of this. Doing well, but have to run. Time to walk the dog after work. Fair enough. Enjoy your run. Enjoy your walk. Did you ever empty that 12-ton metal refinery near the AC setup? Yes. Yes, we did. There's still a little bit of water in them, but it's a normal amount of water. Right, okay, here's what we're doing instead. We're building a liquid bridge. No, we're building a liquid bridge here. We're cutting this. This is priority 9. And then we're 50-50ing this. So that half the salt water gets delivered to each volcano. And that's just going to go here. And then we just copy and paste everything exactly as it is over here. It's actually one of those rare moments where I think a blueprinting tool would be useful. I don't normally copy stuff exactly, but when I do, it's like this. So I guess I might as well explain this build very quickly. So we're sending salt water in. we are going to get it on the cooling loop. It's mildly less efficient than the regular water, but I don't really care. It's like 2% less efficient. I've seen worse. So we're going to send it under here. And the way we're building this pipe means we can fill it all up in one go, and it will work without us having to unplug everything. Or pliers the pipes too much. We're going to go over here. This is going to go down here, and then it's going to go up here. I'm going to bridge it. I'm going to keep it paused while we do this. And this is going to go here. I guess we can bridge this. That's not a problem. And then that can go over here. That will then bridge over here. And the steam turbine output can come out here. And then that is going to go down here. It's going to follow this. And then I believe it's just going to merge on here. Okay. That should be fine. This valve needs to be set to 4 kilograms per second of water, salt water coming in, because we're going to have a max of 4 kilograms per second of regular water coming out. And then, what else do we do? So, we set up the aquatuna bit. So, that's going in here. We then have a bypass, so that when the aquatuna isn't running, the loop still recirculates. Then that goes up here. We put a bridge on here. We also put a bridge on here. This ensures that we prioritize filling up the cooling loop from this. From the aquatuna. And then we're going to have the actual cooling loop part, which we're going to make out of aluminium, because it's the most conductive metal we have. It's going to go around the steam turbines like this. Come back down here. Then we're just going to send it in here. So this will fill up the cooling loop with salt water, then it will start dumping it into the room, and then it will start recirculating the rest of it so that it doesn't boil in the pipe. Which is what we want. What else do we do? We definitely don't want to dump any in here yet, or do we? I think we actually don't mind. Let's just set this to the same setting for now. Because we've got the oil in here now. I don't think that's going to cause a huge issue. And yes, there is a YouTube video on this in my Sandbox series showcase. I think at some point we'll set these up so that we can just get them to recirculate rather than just continuously boiling water. We have a lot of salt water to boil at the moment, so we might as well just do this. I'm sure everyone understood what's going to happen. Yeah. Who's idle? You're idle. You need to go... You need to go somewhere. You just need to dig this. There you go. Have fun. Are we doing well, Lifeguard? Yeah, it's a lot of spaghetti. It will make sense once it starts operating. Speaking of which, we need another conductive wire for another thermo aquatuna. So I think for now, that's just going to go here. And that is going to go here. All of our transformers are in this one place. So that we don't have the negative decor everywhere where the dupes are actually running. That's not right. Do this. Okay, that's really weird. I'm copying it from here, but it's rotating it the wrong way. It's kind of odd. I guess it doesn't remember which way it's rotated. So a heavy wire conductive wire goes over here, that can then connect it to this, and then the consumer comes off of this conductive wire, and I'm just going to send this straight down this way. And then that needs to go... where? Oh. Oh, it just needs to go up here. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh god. This is gonna be a pain. Sod it. We're gonna do it like this. Irresponsible bridges. You've heard of Jeff bridges. Now get ready for irresponsible wire bridges. And then that's gonna go here. We definitely don't want to bridge it into this room. So we'll do the bridge through the insulated tile. Because the wire bridges leak heat through insulated tiles. That's why we're not doing that. And then this... shouldn't be lead wire going past the volcano. I'm just gonna actually make this steel wire. Whatever. We have steel. Disconnect that for now, please. Okay. Build that wire bridge. We need to make sure the wire bridges are done first, because then we can disconnect the other wires. And then that should be everything this needs to run. How's the oil? We're still dumping this. We've definitely got enough oil in here now. Let's cut off this pipe and then replace this tile and dump a little bit of oil in here on top of the steam turbines. How are these doing? Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, our base is in a bit of a weird situation. We've got all the transformers here, partly so that we can automate our power sources according to central power needs. So we're trying to prioritize burning all our hydrogen from our spawn first, so this doesn't back up. And then we're prioritizing using the steam power, and then we're prioritizing using the coal and the natural gas, which is over here. Somewhere. Here it is. We haven't been using this in a while. We're actually running out of polluted water, because that was our only source of polluted water. And this is what we're using to feed pincher peppers. It's kind of wild. Maybe we'll have to think about that sooner rather than later. Oh, you can grab all this stuff too. Yeah, I believe this is all hooked up, really, to be honest. You can make this priority 9, I guess. So, that wire is done. That bridge is done, which means now I can cut this. No, don't plummet. I always do that. I always select the wrong button. I can go here. And then... yeah, these are all done too, so now I can just disconnect all of these. Now, you're probably thinking, conductive wire bridges have a negative decor penalty. So why aren't you just doing the heavy watt wire? Well, it's because the decor penalty is nowhere near as bad as the heavy watt wire penalty. And that's why it's all hidden in this one bit where nobody actually ever goes. Unless they're building stuff. They don't get any negative decor from any of the heavy watt wire over here. And eventually we're going to replace all the ladder stuff, maybe. Could be a lot worse. Oh, look at all the positive decor from the spawn kits. That's really funny. It actually goes through these tiles, the diagonal gaps. Wild. Yeah, not much else to do, I think. Looks like the steam has boiled in here. That's good. You are venting steam, which is not what we want. Why are you venting steam? Did we build the NOT gate? We didn't build this wire. Oh god. Block my south suit doors? Yes. Good spot. Good spot. Okie dokie. Well, we have a load of steam in here, so I think we are safe to just open this up yellow alert style. Add the automation wire, because I want to make sure that we can turn this gas pump on and off. There you go. And then this rock is cooling down. We're sending all the material through here. That's good. We have a lot of steam in here, so that pressure should stop any CO2 from getting in here. Pump has stopped working because the pressure is too high. That will obviously stop once... close it up again. Oh, you need to deconstruct this one instead. Yeah. There we go. Aluminium. The metal of kings. The metal of cutlery. But you do need to do this before the carbon dioxide can creep back in. We have a lot of steam pressure, but I don't think we're continuously boiling liquid in here now. I should probably just deconstruct this too. Where was this water pipe going? I guess we just remove this. Okay, so that's been built, so now we need to seal this up again. And then you're building all this wire. This is going pretty well. The salt water is coming in. It's not going out because the room isn't hot enough yet. We're going to want to temporarily let some salt water in. Because we're going to use the initial eruption of the volcano to boil it. This isn't going to happen today. I'm just getting this ready in advance. Okay, that's all good. We built that tile so we can dump more oil in this room. And I honestly think we're just going to dump some salt water on top because that's the easiest thing to do, and I don't feel like bringing brine all the way up here. Okay, so that's enough oil. So that can stop. And then... let's just hook this up for now. Doesn't need to be yellow alert. But it is anyways. I'm going to suppress notifications on this gas pipe. Right, so that's done now. So it's disabled by automation grid because we're detecting the steam. That's good. And we only got one blob of carbon dioxide in here. I don't think it actually matters if we have carbon dioxide in there. I think eventually it will get deleted by the steam anyways, and it's not going to obstruct the steam turbines. It's the other gases I'm more worried about, so I think we just let that slide. Literally. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Is that just going to be the thumbnail today, this erupting? It's going to look very similar to the other thumbnail. I don't think that really matters. Yeah, there's not really much more to do. I think that's going to do for now. That's going to ensure there's enough steam in here this at least works. So let's flip this again. And then all you need to do is actually build this wire, which you can reach. And have we actually got any other construction tasks? No. Okay. So that's actually all the metal volcanoes. Apart from this gold volcano that we don't care about. Because that's going to not cause any issues ever. Until we geotune it anyways. Okay, that's good. I think we're just pretty close to being done then. We'll start pumping the gases out of here in a minute. Yeah, I guess I'm just fetching all the steel. Okay, you've dumped a decent amount of salt water in there now. That's good. We can cut that off. And I think we can just seal this up. That liquid bridge isn't going anywhere. Oh, right. This needs to go here. I completely forgot about this bit. That is fine. Mm-hmm. And I think that means we can just seal this. There's no debris in here. And then we can just seal this and this should be good. Feels good. Feels very good. No back tiles? Ah, you're right, the back tiles. We forgot to do that. This is a sign that I have a headache. Thank you. Yeah, we're just making these out of granite. Just for the extra heat capacity. They don't need to be they don't need to be unbelievably conductive. They just need to be there. So cancel these. The right steam turbine's missing an output pipe. Could be. Yes, it is. There you go, thank you for that. I'm glad you guys are looking after me tonight. We won't get any petroleum in this one. I just find it very funny how we literally had the metal volcanoes within enough distance of each other that we could just duplicate the build. The problem if you get annoying, yell at me. No. I don't mind backseating. If it's just stuff that I've forgotten to do, that's not a problem. If it's stuff that... I don't mind backseating in general. Just, it's very likely that I'm going to ignore you anyways. Because I like doing things how I like to do them. But, yeah, if it's just something I've forgotten, then that's fine. I have to say, this is insane engineering. It's pretty good. I like this build. I do like this build. We're taking the salt water from the geysers, getting the nice cool metal out of it, and getting the pure water for electrolyzing. And it's not consuming too much power. These aren't having to run all the time either. I'm very happy with this build. Okay, so now I think we seal it up. How do you cool this water? That's the neat part. We don't. We're just sending it to our electrolyzers. So when you put the water in the electrolyzers, it turns it into the oxygen and the hydrogen. And the sum of those gases' heat capacities is much less than the heat capacity of the water. So even though it's coming out as 90-degree oxygen and hydrogen, we're just running it through some radiant gas pipes through the cold space biome. And this has been heating up very slowly over the course of eons. Eventually we will hook up a proper cooling solution to it, but we're just absorbing all of the... We're just dumping all the heat into space for now, and it's actually working. If we look at these pipes, we've been doing this for quite a few cycles now. I guess these pipes have started to heat up. These ones are still cold. Okay, let's actually think about this then. I think I might need to extend the insulated range a little bit. Yeah, because these are getting hot over here now. So... Okay, that's fine. We can do this. It's idle. I didn't pause that. Where's the insulated gas pipe? Here it is. So let's just insulate it throughout, say, this bit now. But I'm pretty sure what we're going to do in a minute is we're just, or not in a minute, but sometime very soon, is we're just going to hook up our liquid cooling loop to cool the gases. But I still do want to use some of this chill from space. Yeah, that'll probably do for now. There's a lot of cold material over here. And that's basically how we got our oxygen cooling working on Oasis to start with. Because the map was very hot. We needed the oxygen. The oxyferns weren't enough for the amount of dupes we wanted. So we just made the electrolyzer, dumped all the heat into space, and then we made a second electrolyzer. And that's why there's this whole lump of pasta over here. Plastic? Yes, please. So, I'm just going to make this priority 9. And then we can just hook this gas pump up. And then we'll just do a quick summary of where we're going to go from here next week. And then I think we wrap it up. I'm pretty happy with the progress we've made today. It's mostly just been expanding what we did on Tuesday. And that's fine, because that's what my brain can handle today. God, work is mental at the moment. I'm so friggin' busy. A, at the office, and B, because I'm driving all around the country. Like, I'm going up to Scotland on Monday, and then I'm going down to Oxford on Wednesday. Fun. Basically opposite sides of the UK. Alright, so now we just hook this pipe up. And we just vent all of the non-steam gases, which will be all of the gases. And I forgot this one bit again, didn't I? Because we're dumping the liquid in here, we end up with a little bit on top of the airflow tile. And then we need to sweep it up. And yes, I could unplug this, but I can't be bothered. Okay, maybe we can be bothered. I'm literally just watching this. Gas pumps suck. They also blow. But they are really power inefficient. Sometimes I wish they made like a heavy duty gas pump that had a higher throughput but took up a lot more space. Here you go. We're gonna leave this random blob of salt water in here. I'll probably evaporate at some point anyways. Thank you, Max. Then here's pay to save the day. But we do have some cold water. So we have a thermal aqua tuner just up here that's being cooled off by a steam turbine. And we're just running some of the excess hot water through a loop here to cool it down. Why have we got cold water in here? Oh, because it's the end of the cooling loop. Yeah, okay. And then when that gets cold enough, it goes to a shutoff, and then it goes to our base to cool it down. And that's working really, really well. Now, who's idle? No one. Great. Let's just check that power isn't being wasted. Let's check the right power isn't being wasted. Yeah. It's just steam turbines and manual generators. The dupes are running on the wheels when they're bored. I've kind of not really given them enough to do today. So, do some more research. There you go. How are the Paku doing? You're still confined. We're working on getting you more water. Not quite working out. Because we want to make sure it's actually cool water. There are more Paku on the map. I just don't want to boil them in the rest of the map. Right, there you go. Aluminium volcano. That's all good. We're grabbing all the aluminium at some point as well. Steam is at a good pressure. Mostly these aren't running because we're not consuming that much water, which I suppose is a good problem to have. On that note, I think we're done. So I'm going to save it, and then we're going to quickly summarize what we're going to do over the next week. So let's close it out. Let's actually close it out with the display on. So I want to do like a bit of a briefing. Right. So yeah, here's the map. Oasis is going well. We've done all the metal volcanoes now. We're ready to geotune them. We do have Dracos. We do have some phosphorite that we can turn into phosphorus. Metal volcanoes do not require a large amount of refined phosphorus to geotune. We know how to make it efficiently with a machine. We need to adapt our design so it doesn't break any of the rules on our banned list, but that shouldn't take too much effort. And we'll just actively cool the steam turbines like we're doing over here, because we're not allowed to use self-cooled steam turbines. But that's not really a problem. So we'll do that, we'll geotune these, we'll get even more power, we'll get even more metal. And then Paku is also the next thing. We need to make sure that we've got Paku breeding properly, and that they've got somewhere to live. So we need to make surf and turf. We could just make a batch of surf and turf from these guys and give it to George and get him early next stream. That would probably be a good idea regardless of what we end up doing with Paku. That means we can defer the Paku ranches a bit longer. That being said, food is going down now that we're not making all the spindly grub fruit in here with the fertilizer, so we could do with another food source. But I'm also interested in getting pips going. We built the dropper for them a while ago. Never actually built the ranches. I want to get the pips, and then I want to lay out the rooms, because I think we're probably going to put the geotuners in the space where we have the pips. In the extra ranch space. Other news, we also have a sulfur geyser down here, so we could get Sweetles and Grubs and get even more water, but we don't really need extra water at the moment. We've got too much water, if anything. So yeah, I think those are the goals. Get Paku online, get the geotuning setup online, And then go from there, really. We're honestly in a pretty good position. Maybe do a load of stuff with oil. Probably just flesh out the rest of the base, build a load of recreation rooms, and get the final layout sorted. One goal that we definitely have is to mass produce plastic so that we can make transit tubes to go everywhere and we don't have to worry about the liquid locks anymore. So, yeah. Oil into polymer presses is probably a good idea. Hey, little Psycho Panda, just saying hi before the end of the stream. Thank you. Yes, you caught me at a good time. As usual, the VODs are all going to go on YouTube, which is here. The Metal Volcano Tamer guide is also there as well. There's a Discord where we hang out, we post memes and builds. And I stream most weekdays, 7:30 to 10:30 British time, except Wednesdays. Next week, I'm not going to be in Monday, but I'm going to do an extra long stream on Friday, because that's my affiliate anniversary. So we'll do a special stream on Friday. I'm not sure what that's going to be. It's probably going to be Oxygen Not Included. Maybe it's going to be a mod of some kind. We test out a mod. Maybe. Maybe Baitor. You've been around just lurking because we were a bit tired today, setting up your aquarium. Nice, nice. Very good. Looking forward to hearing more about it. Definitely post some pics on the Discord. I'm always interested to see other people's aquariums. I'm trying to get ideas for mine at the moment because I want to remix it a little bit. Right, let's go over to the fish for a little bit. Yeah, turn this off. Yeah, fish are doing alright. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you guys soon. I feel alright. I just got a bit of a headache. I just need some sleep. But we're gonna go raid someone. It's certainly gone alright today. Hello, little Pleco. Yes, indeed. Could go raid to Legit City. I haven't raided them in a while. No, I'm gonna go raid Judy Pixels. Judy Pixels is on. What are they playing? Or I mean, what are they doing? Moonlit Cluster Forest, Frozen Forest New Start. Well, there you go. If you guys want to see some Frozen Forest action, we'll go raid Judy Pixels. Friend of the channel. Have fun. I will see you on Tuesday. And depending on what time I get back, it might just be more Balatro, realistically, because I'm not probably going to have energy for ONI on Tuesday. We'll see. Take care, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye for now.